The California-born right-hander is on the mound. Harold, what do you got?
Well, it hasn't been a great year for him so far. I mean, he's had some ups and some downs. He's had some decent games, some poor games. An ERA in the fours. That tells me the story of his season has been inconsistency.
Harold, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Well, Matt, every team's going to go through a losing streak, but you got to try to do something that's going to pull you out of it. One game at a time is really what you got to think about, because if you don't, before you know it, 5 games leads to 10, and 10 games leads to 15, and before you know it, you're out of it. You lost a ton of games in a row.
But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
Right fielder
Giancarlo Stanton now. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Bullet back up the middle. And he'll pull this one down a step or two in front of the warning track, and Josh Harrison stands in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Pirates, second baseman.
And that one swung on and missed 0-1. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight, they come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matt, they've been a little up and down on this road trip, a little inconsistent, but 2-2 is not bad, better than being 0-4. They win this game today, though, and it really kind of turns the tide for them a bit.
Here comes another 0-2. Another one sent foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to land foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
This is a great battle on both sides. He's throwing strikes and he's fouling balls off. What's going to give?
Another full count pitch home. This pitch is popped up. Bohr calls for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
Here's Gregory Polanco. Batter pitcher numbers against Dan Straley. He's just 1 for 13. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
I don't know about you, Matt, but that pitch right there, that 2-seam fastball, that tells me he might have a pretty good night. He's setting up a lot of things that could be important to his success.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Gregory Polanco becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Starling Marte is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The next 0-2. Liner towards second. Well, this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the. At the plate, Justin Bohr is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Smoke toward the hole. Harrison has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Here's Marcell Ozuna, his career line against Garrett Cole. Just a 3 for 13 batting line. Hit on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. So stepping in, Christian Yelich. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. Soft liner towards center. In there, a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he's out on a strong throw. In now is A.J. Ellis. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Runners on the move for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing. Josh Bell the next to hit. Batter pitcher numbers against Dan Straley. 1 for 6. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at bat. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Chopped foul over towards the coaching box. The 2-2 one more time. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, let's take a look at the Marlins defense, brought to you by Majestic.
Right fielder.
And at second base, you got D. Gordon. I love me some D. Gordon. You talk about range and using your speed properly. He is so fast, but a lot of guys don't use their speed on defense. He does.
Designated hitter.
Here's John Jaso now. He's currently tied for second place on the team in home runs. And that misses, ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And that one finds the target on the outside corner. 2-2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in. Standing in, A.J. Ellis. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
A.J. Ellis.
On the ground up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
Well, you make in-game adjustments, right, Matt? I mean, they've had a hard time scoring. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch to get things going, so I see a little bit of a change. Maybe this is how they jumpstart their offense for the rest of the game.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first out. But he'll wisely think better of it as he retreats to third, and that's an important first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ichiro Suzuki. 0 for 1 here in the early going. This is flared out towards second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting.
Here's D. Gordon now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded to the right. Harrison's got it. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here. And at the plate, Phil Gosselin. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Hit hard up the middle, and the Pirates are in the hit column. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. Batter pitcher numbers against Dan Straley. Hitless in 3 at-bats. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all.
Batting ninth. Catcher.
He's set. Here it comes.
Cervelli.
Hit hard back up the middle. The underhanded flip to second for 1. On to first. Not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
The batter, number 5.
Striding in once again, Josh Harrison. He popped out in his first trip. In the dirt here. And he'll make it to second base on what ought to be ruled a passed ball. And with 2 outs, that one could come back to haunt him. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Well, Matt, this is a situation in last night's game. They didn't do a very good job driving in runs. Now, in this game, you capitalize on it. You grow from your mistakes and be able to come back and deliver in this one here.
Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1. Here it is on 3-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit in the air to center field. Yelich is under it, and that retires the side. One left for.
Leading off for the Marlins, right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Smoke toward third, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
That's a nice single right there. He recognized the changeup early. It was just hanging. Not
now
much difference between his fastball and changeup today.
Justin Bour.
Ready for another chance? Justin Bour comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at bat, Marcell Ozuna. Into the windup and the pitch. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Well, Matt, I don't know if he was trying to go that way or if he's a little bit late. 96 mile an hour is tough to catch up to. But I got to give him credit. He did put the barrel on it.
In is Christian Yelich. And he puts it on the ground to second. Gloved by Harrison. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is. Here's Gregory Polanco. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Hit out towards second.
Gregory Polanco.
1 away.
Center fielder, number 6.
Here's Starling Marte. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a line drive. But this is foul near the seats.
Oh, he got out in front of a changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Starling Marte goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Josh Bell will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And that gives Andrew McCutchen an opportunity this inning with 2 out.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Here's a high pop-up. Dietrich is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. In now is A.J. Ellis. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
The catcher, number 17, A.J. Ellis.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
Matt, it looks like he was sitting there getting ready to jump on the first pitch fastball, and they pulled the string on him and threw him a changeup and just got him out front. Now I don't know what he's thinking up there at the plate or what he might be looking for. He could be pretty confused right now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Well, it's a big base hit, 0-2. Now he started off soft, and then he came back with something hard. I don't know why he threw a hard fastball there because he really fooled him on the off-speed stuff.
First pitch on its way. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. There's 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Striding into the box, Christian Colon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set and the pitch. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. No runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And here's a ball hit in the air. Here comes Marte, but he won't get there. It falls in. Throw into third, and he is in there.
Well, Matt, that's his 8th game with that hit right there. 8 games in a row he's swinging the bat. We've been watching him over this week, just scorching.
Here's Ichiro now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now a swing and a ground ball. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
Sent on the ground out to second. Flip of his glove for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is. Here's John Jaso now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fastball in there for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Right to Gordon. And he's set down, 1 away.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Phil Gosselin. He reached on a single in his first try. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. This is hit on the ground, but foul. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Ozuna is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Digging in once again, D. Gordon. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Gordon.
Line toward right center, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Another single. You talk about putting hits together and having nothing to show for it. They've got a bunch of hits and are yet to score.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Digging in and looking for more, Giancarlo Stanton. A hit in 2 tries so far. A pitch out. The throw. Throw won't get him. He's on the move again from first. Pitch misses. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
And a rather easy first out. Ready once again, Justin Bour. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one. And I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
This is a situation you love as a hitter. It's an RBI situation tailor-made for you. If you hit the ball...
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And they're going to hit the board first tonight as this ball's down for extra bases. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. And the relay throw is right by him at third base. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up the throw. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 1 strike now from Cole. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Out of play.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a liner, but foul. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Ozuna is retired, 2 down now. In is Christian Yelich. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Christian Yelich.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk. Ready for another shot now. A.J. Ellis.
17.
2 base hits, both singles to this point. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Soft liner to the right side. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. In there, 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 5.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Josh Harrison is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a hard liner towards short, but the shortstop won't have far to go to haul this one in, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder.
Ready for another chance.
Polanco.
Gregory Polanco. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, sometimes you got to just get lucky. He got out in front, hooked it, and just found a hole.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starling Marte. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Tyler Glasnow is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Tyler Glasnow.
Coming to the plate now, Derek Dietrich. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Now the 0-1. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Harrison has it. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
Shortstop.
Striding in once again, Christian Colon. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. There's Harrison for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Digging in to try it again, Ichiro Suzuki. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a looper to left. Polanco over to his right. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, number
Digging
9.
in, D. Gordon. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. One left for Miami, but they're up.
7th inning stretch.
Into the windup and the pitch. Josh Bell stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
I think a big reason why.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting. Right fielder. Andrew McCutchen. Your attention.
Now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And a change is in the offing. That's going to be all for Dan Straley. Kyle Bearclaw takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Ripped down the first base line. 0-2. Here it is. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting. Designated hitter.
Now in the box, John Jaso. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Standing in, Giancarlo Stanton. A matchup with Tyler Glasnow to lead off the inning.
Stanton.
Grounded to first. Bell scoops it up, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Justin Bour. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. Number 14 on the season. And the Marlins have taken a 2-0 lead.
And this is big right here. It's one thing to be winning late in the game, but going up by 2 runs makes a huge difference. Now their bullpen doesn't have to be perfect, just good. Takes a lot of pressure off, especially when you're on the road.
Here's Marcell Ozuna.
Marcell Ozuna.
He swings and grounds it to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And now this is bobbled out in center.
Matt, that's his 3rd hit of the night, his 3rd single. I'm sure he'd like to have a double or something mixed in, but for now, he'll take the 3 for 4.
Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich as he rips it on the ground to second. Harrison's got it on to first, and there are 2 down.
The catcher, number 7.
Now is A.J. Ellis. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. J.T. Realmuto will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Hit out towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. J.T. Realmuto will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. From the stretch. Swing and a line drive. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. The throw is wild, and he gets away. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready on 1-2. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line, and they can't run it down. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Here's the catcher.
Francisco
Jeff Locke is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Now pitching for Miami, number 31, Jeff Locke.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, and a good decision there to sweep this away in foul territory and make him try it again. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
The batter, number
so
5,
striding in, Josh Harrison, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
This is a big at bat. You're down 2 right here, and they're sitting with runners in scoring position. Put the ball in play. He's got to pick up something. Just keep.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And the second run is in to score as they bounce back to tie it at 2.
Now batting.
Here's Gregory Polanco. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate. He just fouled it off.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. And he struck him out. Here's Starling Marte. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Fastball, and it's strike 3 called. Oh, that looked inside, but instead it's. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from Pittsburgh, PA. 9th inning about to start in this one.
Third baseman, Derek.
Into the windup and the pitch. Derek Dietrich is in to start things out as he swings and misses it. That one, it's strike 1. Martin Prado is going to come on and pinch hit here, and this is an important at-bat, leading things off in the 9th in a tie ball game. And he buries a breaking ball that time. Good pitch, and it's 0-2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. Cervelli recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Prado is retired, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in, Christian Colon. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he chased it in the dirt. Cervelli corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Colon is retired. 2 down now.
The designated hitter.
Standing in, Ichiro Suzuki. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a miss. Says, oh my goodness, he loses the shillelagh on that one. Look out. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Cervelli recovers, and the throw to first ends the inning. Martin Prado is going to go ahead and stay.
for the Marlins. Now playing third base,
David Phelps
number
comes
14.
on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra
Now
innings.
pitching for Miami, number 35.
Josh Bell
David
stands in as he
Phelps.
can't connect here. 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now, because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
Hit sharply on the ground. Gordon is up with it. A quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Pirates,
Here's Andrew
right
McCutcheon
fielder,
now. He's hitless in 3
McCutcheon.
at-bats to this point. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And this is fouled back and out of play. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. So stepping in, John Jaso. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is in the air out to right. Stanton has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Here's D. Gordon now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Well, here they go again. Another base hit. This one leading off the inning here late in the game. But they put together some base hits, but haven't been able to get that big hit to drive in the run.
Here's the first pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. The 0-1. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I do know when a guy at the plate is a stud like that and first base is open, there's absolutely 0 reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
The 0-1. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And that's off the left field wall. The relay throw. And they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score. Now to the plate, Marcell Ozuna. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. McCutcheon has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2.
Up next for
Stepping into the box, Christian Yelich. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And here's a ball hit in the air. Polanco coming on. Oh, and this deflects right off him. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors.
Leading off for the Pirates,
A.J. Ramos enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th.
Now pitching for the Marlins, number 44.
And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Here's the 0-2. Fouled back. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Sent on the ground out to second. Gordon is there, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in, Francisco Cervelli. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ozuna ranging back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Josh Harrison stands in as he looks at a called strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in. 4-2 the final score tonight. Miami slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. David Phelps gets the win in relief, his second.